Hey guys, my name is Danish and welcome to my YouTube channel. Hari ni aku akan tunjuk kat korang macam mana aku edit aku punya B-roll yang lepas, which is about KL in a glimpse. Kalau korang belum tengok video tu, pause dulu, klik the link, baru datang balik. Untuk tutorial hari ini, aku akan lebih fokuskan kepada macam mana aku edit B-roll, macam mana aku susunkan, and the most important thing is sound design. Tutorial ni aku edit guna Final Cut Pro, but I'm just going to explain the basics on macam mana nak alignkan dia punya audio, nak letak audio macam mana, and how you guys need to find that perfect sound effect untuk that particular shot. So untuk editing software, it doesn't really matter. So korang boleh guna mana-mana editor and implement benda yang sama macam apa yang aku explain. Alright, let's go straight to Final Cut Pro. Okay, first thing yang korang notice is this is my timeline. Ada footage dia kat sini and also some effects. Aku begin dengan dia punya drone shot. Actually drone shot ni is bukan kau Siri. Drone shot ni actually bukan aku yang shoot. It's actually from my friend Adam. Shoutout to Adam. So we got this drone footage right here, and then terus masuk ke time-lapse KLCC. Aku nak establish cityscape, tapi during that time aku tak nak pergi dekat tempat yang terlalu crowded. Yang ni depan KLCC, NZ Bistro ke NZ kedai mamak, nama dia NZ Bistro something. Tempat tu is not crowded, so it's a really nice spot for me to take a time-lapse. After that terus masuk ke detail of the traffic. Kira nak bagi vibe of that city life, city environment ni macam New York-ish tapi ni KL-ish gitu. Then I put on some 30mm effects. Also this clock, first emphasize on the clock itself. Dia dua shot yang berbeza tapi aku ambil masa yang sama. The detail of the clock, and aku zoom out guna lens aku, terus tunjukkan the surrounding environment. Then some more time lapses. Terus aku masukkan lagi ke detail of the traffic. Tapi this one, I didn't plan this at first, but then it just went straight into my head. Dan aku macam, bus PKL ni macam nice je untuk transition ke train LRT kan. So what I did here is aku ambil this one shot of me just still macam tu, and aku buat speed ramp, lajukan dia sikit, dan masukkan terus ke speed ramp ke shot of the LRT. If you realize this animation here, that is actually an animation pack that I found. Dia green screen sebenarnya, so aku just letak dalam ni and just fit it right into the shot. And then some more 30mm effect of the train. Then ni is actually shot fizzy, just ambil some movement shots of him turun tangga, and then terus transition kepada aku berjalan. This one, this is actually dia macam 30mm juga, tapi dia ada reflection dekat tepi, so it's more like an old grainy film effect. This is also an animation. Bila aku ketuk tiang tu, aku just letak like a pop animation, sebab aku nak emphasize on the sound effect. That's why aku just letak that animation, so that bila sound effect tu sampai, dia terus fokuskan audience aku kepada that hit sound. Okay, moving on to this clip. At this point aku increasekan the pace of the video, nak naikkan lagi height dia dengan letakkan a few effects and also hyperlapse. I just have this thing with hyperlapse recently. Hyperlapse, and some more animation yang aku cakap daripada animation pack tu, which just suits perfectly dalam this shot. Dia macam bila aku kick kan, dia terus, and then aku teruskan masuk ke time-lapse lagi, which transition to the train station balik. And then some more animation and hyperlapses. Bila aku buat another hyperlapse ni, this is actually a hyperlapse in the train. Aku terus forwardkan kepada shot of me and Ian tengah makan burger, sebab dia terus zoom. Then another animation and some detail shots of what do you call this? Scooter eh? And then some shots, some more detail shots of people, and more hyperlapses to increase the pace. Terus masukkan kepada batu cave. In this batu cave, aku slow down the pace. Mungkin korang tak nampak lagi kot, sebab aku intentionally belum letak dia punya sound effect, so that korang lebih fokuskan kepada shot dia dulu before aku explain lebih detail kepada music and also sound effect. Aku sengaja letakkan 30mm dekat the whole shot batu cave, sebab aku nak segregate, which is pisahkan the slower pace from the faster pace shot, so dia nampak lebih slow. And bila aku letak 30mm tu, dia akan nampak macam, oh okay, this is a different vibe from the first one. A lot more shots of batu cave and also detail of burung, ada budak, and then more shots of the birds. After this, aku naikkan balik the pace because it's almost the end of the video. And then terus masukkan this animation. Underneath that animation is actually a hyperlapse, a simple hyperlapse of batu cave. And then masukkan kepada zoom hyperlapse again and again, and masukkan lagi kepada shots of people walking by from the back. So aku just walk around and tengok ada orang, okay, just take that shot and just take that shot. A lot more shots that you take, especially untuk video-video macam ni, it will help you out, especially masa editing, where you just slot in. Some of the shots bila korang shoot, dia mungkin korang akan fikir, oh maybe this is not the right shot for the video, tapi bila korang edit nanti, korang akan tengok, oh, this is actually quite nice. And then a detail shot of signboards and traffic lights. Bila aku buat shot of traffic light ni, terus aku linkkan dia kepada shot of kaki aku berjalan dekat zebra cross, so that it link to one another. Some more detail shots of ni KL Tower. I just take a lot more vibe. And then I just took a quick shot of myself, just a glimpse. Cuma aku just pegang phone aku je, aku keluar daripada tingkap and just look around like that. It gives like a vibe of strolling around macam tourist with my friends. And then terus masuk ke hyperlapse dalam kereta, just wandering around, and then pop, end up with another drone shot of KL and the end. So that's it for some shots, macam mana aku alignkan that shot. And now the most important part is sound design. Okay, kalau korang tengok kat sini, this is all the soundtracks and also sound effect yang aku letak. Actually previously aku dah buat banyak lagi daripada ni. Kalau korang tengok ni, even though dia banyak, but all the sounds that aku compile dalam ni is worth it. It gives a whole different vibe to that video. Kalau korang letak just soundtrack je, korang tak ada letak sound effect pun, dia punya feeling dia tak sama. It gives a different vibe. Dia tak sampai. Dia macam kau minum kopi yang tak kau. Let me just show you an example. Aku mutekan semua. Cara nak mutekan semua, korang just drag and everything, tekan V, terus mutekan semua. Ni pun ada lagi mute. Okay, at the same time aku nak tunjukkan korang that soundtrack yang aku gunakan untuk this particular video without the sound effect. Korang dengar. See, with and without the sound effect gives a whole lot difference. So every time kalau korang nak buat video ke apa, it's better that you guys invest your time, ambil masa cari that particular sound effect in each shots, so that korang punya video akan jadi 10 times better and 10 times more indulging and engaging to your audience. Trust me. Before that, aku nak explain tentang soundtrack ni. Aku pilih that particular soundtrack sebab this soundtrack gives that ongoing vibe. Kau rasa macam either kau nak menari ataupun kau nak berlari. This fast-paced sounds represents the city of KL. Sebab KL ni is all about living in a fast pace. Dia tak macam hometown ke, dia tak macam hometown aku kat Kuching where everything is so slow, so chill, so smooth. But in KL, everything is so fast moving, like tick 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 tick. Also, all these soundtracks and also sound effect yang aku guna, everything aku dapatkan daripada Epidemic Sound. Kalau korang nak betul-betul serius dalam videografi ke, nak buat B-roll macam ni pun, invest yourself in Epidemic Sound. Semua benda ada. Korang boleh cari macam-macam soundtrack, korang boleh cari macam-macam sound effect, tanda, api, angin, or tengah accident. Everything ada. Alright, let's move on to the timeline. Macam mana aku alignkan and what type of sound yang aku gunakan. Firstly is bunyi radio tuning in, sebab aku nak masukkan kepada voice over in. That tuning in dia macam seolah-olah aku baru nak buka radio ke apa.
Selamat pagi Kuala Lumpur, bersama saya DJ Ian. Mulakan hari anda dengan senyuman dan jangan lupa untuk bersarapan pagi.
tengok macam vibe ni sesuai je kalau ada bunyi macam kau dalam kereta dengar radio ke apa kan. Kebetulan masa tu Ian tengah main Dota sebelah masa aku edit. So aku cakap dengan Ian, kau buat voice over ni, buat script sekarang. Script dia is so impromptu, dia masih ada kat situ.
Cincai je. Ni tulisan Ian, bukan tulisan aku. Tulisan Ian.
And then kita orang just campak masukkan dalam shot dengan timing yang cun. Aku just letakkan car radio effect, masuk je. Aku letakkan sekali base layer of the sound effect. Dia bagi that ambience. Contohnya macam drone footage ni dekat city kan, aku letak base layer of traffic, bunyi angin sebab drone. Seolah-olah audience berada dalam that situation.
Pastikan SOP dipatuhi setiap waktu dan kalau banyak salah duit tu, janganlah memberi sama je.
Okay, at the same time, aku letakkan lagu macam lo-fi punya lagu so that it match with that vibe of that morning vibe, orang baru nak start, and then masukkan juga dengan voice over. It's a smooth pace, a slow pace which will transition kepada a faster pace bila aku masukkan ke dalam time lapse of KLCC tu. Dari time lapse tu, pace dia dah mula nak macam rapidly naik, baru aku transitionkan lagu tu, that mini lo-fi soundtrack, masukkan ke dalam soundtrack yang faster pace. So dari soundtrack ni aku letak base layer of angin. And then if you guys perasan, aku letak this one particular sound effect, bunyi clock ticking, which is this. The ticking sound will lead to shot of this clock tower jam tu, so that dia akan give that build up and then terus leadkan kepada that clock tower shot. Ada time lapse, ada bunyi honking, and then bunyi bila ada shot train, ada bunyi train. This shot, bila dia zoom out, aku letak bunyi sound effect. Aku nak letak something, tapi aku tak nak letak something like typical macam swoosh. Macam every time korang dengar ada bunyi zoom out effect kan, mesti ada bunyi I don't want it to be that typical. So aku nak something yang lebih mechanical. Daripada bunyi clicking sound tu, aku nak linkkan dia kepada another mechanical sound which I found, which is bunyi gear, mechanical gear. And then aku campurkan dia dengan bunyi riser. Riser ni is actually bunyi yang daripada rendah and then dia terus naik, and then bila dekat climax tu dia cut off. Dia seolah-olah macam korang dengar bunyi beat drop. Bila korang dengar house music kan, bunyi tuk 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 tuk. Same effect goes to this riser. And then aku letak bunyi this bell so that representation of changing from a close-up shot to a wider shot. Bunyi gear dan bunyi bell. And then aku continue ke time lapse, bunyi base layer of angin dengan traffic again. Okay, funny thing about this transitional shot, okay, bunyi bass ni aku letak bunyi bass, bunyi brake, bass semua, and then so bila masuk shot train, aku letak bunyi train juga, except bila bunyi pintu ni buka. Bunyi train ni buka is actually bunyi gas brake dekat bus. Kalau korang naik bus kan, bila dia brake, dia akan ada bunyi tss. Masukkan ke dalam train ni, which gives the same sound of bunyi pintu buka. The lesson here is bila korang pilih sound effect kan, it doesn't matter whether it's a different sound ataupun bunyi-bunyi lain. It doesn't matter sebab this concept of Foley, the art of doing sound effect for a film, dia tak menggunakan that specific sound to match with the sound of the shot. Dia akan gunakan benda-benda lain tapi hasilkan bunyi yang sama. So that same concept korang boleh gunakan dalam video-video macam ni. So korang cari je mana-mana bunyi yang sesuai, which gives the same sound. Sebab orang tengok, orang takkan dengar ni bukan bunyi train ni bunyi bass. But of course korang kena cari bunyi yang sesuai lah untuk that particular shot. Kalau tak, memang tak berjadi lah. Okay, that sound yang korang dengar bunyi ketuk tu is the one that I was talking about just now. Aku nak emphasizekan bunyi aku ketuk tiang tu. The audience will see and feel like dia seolah-olah follow aku. So these small things, walaupun dia benda-benda yang minimal, it gives a huge impact. I keep on saying a huge impact, but it's true lah. Oh, this is my favourite part. Daripada shot aku berjalan dekat skywalk ni, that sound, aku ada fikir nak buat bunyi aku tengah kick tu, I want it to be something very impulsive. Aku nak dia macam ada reverb, ada built-in, ada riser, ada bass sound, wind sound and a lot more. So when I combine all those sound effect, dia akan bagi like that boom effect kepada that particular shot. Korang tengok ni, the layer of this sound 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 9 layers of different sound. And then aku cantumkan dia jadi bunyi yang tadi. Just a simple kick sound effect, which is this one. Tambah lagi dia punya hit sound. Aku letak bunyi impact wood hit, which is bunyi ni. And then aku letak hit metal, technological rise, which is like that. And also wind untuk blendkan kepada hyperlapse yang akan datang lepas that shot. A hit drum. And then aku letak riser. Boom! Korang jangan takut untuk explore a lot of sounds. The more sounds you get, the better the output is. Of course, kalau terlebih pun dia akan jadi excessive and exaggerating. So, you guys need to find that benchmark. Jangan melebihi that excessiveness lah. Also, jangan takut untuk mix around and tweak around some stuff. Contoh yang macam ni, aku tak ada jumpa like that specific impulsive sound yang aku nak. So, what I did was, ambilkan that kick sound and aku campur riser, campur ni, campur tu, campur bass, campur metal hit, campur wood hit, campur semua ni jadi that one sound yang aku nak. Dan bunyi wind. This sound, which is this, ni bukan bunyi sebenar dekat train station tu. Aku just google je voice generator, voice robot generator. There's a lot yang free dekat online. Korang boleh type je apa-apa korang nak. Masa ni aku just type train to Ampang will arrive in 3 minutes. So dia akan generate that voice. Dia akan jadi macam ni.
Train to Ampang will arrive in 3 minutes.
Aku letak reverb and then aku adjust dia punya EQ and so on. So bila aku dah adjustkan semua tu, dia seolah-olah macam bunyi announcement daripada train station tu sendiri.
Train to Ampang will arrive in 3 minutes.
And then ada bunyi crunching sound of me and Ian to emphasize on apa yang aku tengah makan. Ni tayar. And then this is actually a crane shot. It's a simple crane shot of kereta lalu. I feel like it's too simple, so aku just letak this smoke effect ke kereta ni. And then aku tambah lagi sound effect. And then I add on like a shaky effect so that it gives like an illusion of that car is rushing to go somewhere. Another bass layer. So daripada hyperlapse ni, aku letak another riser which ends up into the slower pace yang aku explain tadi. So dari sini aku letak bunyi burung. What I did was aku ambil the whole sound effect, pigeon sound effect, and then aku triplekan dia. Like aku letak a few layers of the same sound effect so that bunyi dia seolah-olah macam ada banyak burung dekat situ. Dan aku letak base layer of ambient sound dekat taman, and then ada ambience dekat park with like gibberish voices of people talking. Very calming sound. And then bila burung terbang ni, aku letak bunyi birds flapping. And then this particular shot, sebab aku tak jumpa bunyi budak-budak tengah calling on someone ke apa kan. So what I did here was, I took the exact sound daripada kamera aku. Even though masa tu aku tak letak mic ke apa, kebetulan budak ni pun tengah menjerit, tengah panggil kakak dia ke apa kan. Aku just letak je kat sini. Bunyi birds flapping. And then at the end of the slower pace, aku letak ada children laughing. Just add up some reverb and also adjust dia punya EQ again. Dia kira macam the end of the slow pace and transition back to the faster pace. Transition. And then aku letak ada bunyi sound effect of traffic light. Tik 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 tik. Dia macam the same concept of the clock tower just now, sebab aku akan lead dia kepada this particular shot of traffic light. Another hyperlapse and another base layer of bunyi angin. Habis. So at the end of this shot, which is the drone shot, aku letak bunyi radio scramble. Macam mula-mula aku letak bunyi radio tengah tuning in kan. So that's like how I match the beginning and the end of the video. Habis. I guess that's it guys for today's tutorial. For today's tutorial. So I hope you guys gained something from what I've shared to you guys today. So if you guys like this kind of video, please hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel because there will be a lot more tutorials to come. So I guess that's it for today guys. Thank you so much and see you guys again in the next video.